by the end of this video, you will be able to do such complicated problems in less than 5 seconds. You look at this and you write the answer for this. You look at this, you write some numbers here, write some numbers here, write some numbers here, and the answer for this will also come. And you need to figure out the square root also. You will write some numbers here, then you will think of some numbers, then you will be able to figure out the answer for this also. Interested? My name is Jayant. Welcome to Maths with Jayant. In this video, let us discuss some very time-saving and very fast tricks that will make you a pro in solving these type of questions. So let's get started. So let's start with our first trick, that is in squaring a number. Now squaring a number I've divided into two parts. One, squaring a number that ends with 5, and a second, squaring any two-digit number. Now what a number that ends with 5, what will you be able to square? Let it be 25, 75, 95, 125, 195, and any number you would that ends in 5 here. So that you would be able to square in such great speed. Let us take an example. Let's take 35 squared itself that we have taken the start of the video itself. So what is your first step? You will just have to do two very simple steps. First step, write the square of 5, that is 25. Now don't tell me you don't remember, because we all know from childhood itself that 5 5s are 25. So the last two digits of any number squaring that ends with 5, that will be 25. Okay, now leaving this 5, the remaining digits, like over here which is 3. So multiply 3 with the number after it. So you need to do 3 into 4. 3 4s are 12, and this is your answer. Yes, 35 squared is actually 1225. Very easy, right? Come, let us take another example. 55 squared. So what will you do? So first you write this 5 squared, which is 25. Now the remaining digits 5, you multiply it with the number after 6. 5 6 are 30, and the square of 55 is 3025. Now how fast can this go? Let us take 75 squared. Last two digits will be 25. 7 8s are 56. So we get 5625. No, but even if you have 125 squared, so we'll write 25. 5 squared is 25. Now we need to multiply 12 with 13. 12 13s are 156. And let us even take 195 squared. So what you can do, 5 squared is 25, and then 19 into 20 is 380. This is how fast you will get your answers. And if you actually would do 195 squared by the normal multiplication method, it will take you lots of time. This is a much easier and much faster way. Okay, by the way, we told multiplication. I have another video on multiplication tricks as well. So you can watch that video also to increase your multiplication speed. Now let us move on to our second trick. Now let us discuss how to square any two-digit number. Yes, you heard that right. Any two-digit number. Now it could be any two-digit number, 89, 71, 25, 55, 69, 74, 83, any two-digit number. You need to follow these simple steps. Let us take first example as 23 squared. Okay. So first step, what you need to do, you need to write the square of 2 and the square of 3, which is 4, 9. No, you are not going to do this. In this trick, you need to be very aware that all, like the square that we will write, it has to be represented in two digits. So we know that 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, and 3 squared is 9. But all of these are single digit numbers. So you need to write them as 01, 04, 09. This is the only thing that you need to be aware of. So 2 squared is 04, 3 squared is 09. This was the first step. Easy, right? Now let us move on to our second step. So what is our second step? Our second step is you are going to multiply this number with this number with this number. That means that what we need to do is you need to multiply 2 with 3 as well and with 2. So 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12. Now this 12 you will write below 409. but you should leave the unit digit place, right? Leaving the unit digit place, you can write like this. So this is the thing and your answer. You add them. 9, 0 plus 2, 2, 4 plus 1, 5. At starting, this trick looks complicated but is very, very simple. Let us revise what we did. First, we need to write the square of the digits in 2-digit forms. Then you need to multiply the digits like this. And then you need to write that over here. You should leave the unit place digit and then write and then add. So this 9 will come down as 0 plus 2, 2, 4 plus 1, 5. Let us take another example like, let's take 47 square. First step, write the square of the digits. 4 squared is 16 and 7 squared is 49. This is first step over. Second step, you need to multiply this with this and with this. 4 sevens are 28, 28 twos are 56. Now, this 56 we need to leave the unit place digit and write 56. Over here there should be no digit. Be very aware of this step. Okay, so we get 56. We added, then 9 comes down as this 4 plus 6, 10, 1 plus 6, 7, 5, 12, 1, 2. So 2209 is 47 square. Let's take another example. Let's take 68 square. So 6 squared is 36, 8 squared is 64, 6 8s are 48, 48 2s are 96. Now this 96 we will write by leaving this unit place digit. So we add them. 4, 6, 6, 12, 1, 1, 6, 7, 9, 16, 1, 3, 4. So this is your answer, 4624. Now when you understand this trick more properly, remember all the steps, then this trick can become very fast. Yeah, let us take another example. 56 squared. 5 squared are 25, 6 squared is 36, 5 6 are 30, 2s are 60. Leave the unit place digit and add, we get the answer as 3136. So this is how you are going to solve any question like this. Let's take another example, 67 squared. So 6 squared is 36, 7 squared is 49, 6 7s are 42, 42 2s are 84. You add like this, we get 9844. So the answer for this is 4489. Isn't this a very fast way? This is much faster than your original multiplication method, yet you will get a very fast way. You will get the answer in a much more faster way. Now let us discuss our last trick, that is about square roots. Now let us discuss our final part, that is square roots. So what are square? Now in this trick, be cautioned that I am talking about perfect square roots. You can't take random numbers, or this is only and only perfect square roots. If you try out with random numbers, you will get wrong answers. Just know that this is for perfect square roots only. So let us take one example, 3136. So you need to find the square root of 3136. Now in our previous video, we have discussed prime factorization. We had discussed about square roots, and then we discussed that finding this we can do prime factorization. But prime factorizing a 4-digit number is actually quite hard. So how can you figure out the square root of this very fast? So first step, you are going to divide this into 2 pairs like this. So these 2 digits are one pair and the remaining digits will be the other pair. Now let's look at the last digit, which is 6 in this case. You need to think in what all squares the 6 come. We know that 4 squared is 16 and 6 squared is 36, right? Now, so we will write 4 and 6 like this. Now you need to figure this out. But if you figure out the 4, you will be able to figure out the 6 itself. How? Because 4 plus 6 gives us 10. Like if we take 3 squared is 9 and 7 squared is 49. So in this the last digits are 9 itself. So if it was given any last digit over here 9, you can write 3 and 7. Similarly 2 squared is 4 and 8 squared is 64. 2 plus 8 gives us 10, 4 plus 6 gives us 10, 3 plus 7 gives us 10. So you figure out one, you will be able to figure out the other. So now moving back to our trick. So first step was we divide into 2 pairs and then we have to Look at the last digit and then see what all squares it comes like. 4 squared is 16 and 6 squared is 36. Now forget about this last two digits. We are left with 31. Now before 31 we need to find a perfect square. And which is that we know that 25 can be the perfect square just right behind 31. And the square root of 25 is 5. So we get 54 and 56. These are our answers. Either our answer will be 54 or our answer will be 56. Now how to get rid of the wrong answer? Now what you need to do is this 5 that you got, you need to multiply with the number after it. 5 6 are 30. Now this is your answer. If this number is greater than this, then the greater one will be the answer. And if this number is lesser than this, then the lesser one will be the answer. In this case, you see that this number is greater than this. Therefore, the greater one will be the answer. Let us just review what we have done. What are the steps? First step, divide into two pairs. We are left like this. Second step, look at the last digit and then see in what all squares it comes, which is 4 and 6. Third step, now before this pair, you need to look at the perfect square, which is 25. And then whatever we get, like 25, the square root of 25 is 5. So we will write either 54 or 56. Now from this, we've got our answers. We need to get rid of the wrong answer and find the correct answer. So for this, we'll multiply 5 with the number after it. And if this is greater than this, then greater one will be the answer. And if this is lesser than this, then this one will be the answer. Let us take another number to understand this trick better. Now let's find the square root of 2304. So what are the steps? First step is that we will divide this into two pairs. 0, 4 is one pair, 2, 3 is one pair. Now look at the last digit 4. 4 comes in 2 squared because 2 squared is 4 and 4 comes in last of 8 squared. 8 squared is 64. So 2 or 8. Like this field, right? Ninth step. Forget about this pair. Now from 23 you need to look at the square behind it, like a perfect square behind it. So we get 16 and we know that the square root of 16 is 4. So either our answer will be 42 or our answer will be 48. Now how can we get rid of the wrong answer? Let me just write this to a bit more close. Yeah. So how can we get the correct answer? We multiply 4 with the number after it, which is 5. 4 5s are 20. Now this is the answer. 23 is greater than 20, therefore 48. The greater one will be the answer. Let's move on to our next example. The square root of 3969. Over here also first step, divide into two pairs. 9 comes in the last of which square? 3 3s are 9 and 7 7s are 49. So 3 or 7. Now before 39 we have the 36 as a perfect square, as the square root of 36 is 6. So either our answer is 63 or 67. Now what we need to do, we have got our answers, we need to get rid of the wrong answer. So 6 into 7 gives us 42. So 6 and the 42. If this is lesser than this, then the lesser one will be the answer. And if this is greater than this, then the greater one will be the answer. In this case, we see that this is the lesser one, this is lesser than this, therefore the smaller one is the answer. So this is actually a very easy trick. Divide into pairs, look at the unit digit, write in what all squares it comes. Now the different pair, like the other pair, we need to look which perfect square is before it. We get 6, then we multiply with the next digit. If this is lesser than this, then lesser one will be the answer. This is greater than this, greater one will be the answer. So this is how we find square roots. Let us take one question of all tricks here. So fast. So what is the square? How do you do 45 squared? Remember the trick? 5 squared is 25. 4 5s are 20. Your answer is 202. This is how fast you will get. Let's take another question. Let's take 105 squared. 5 squared is 25. 10 times of 110. Like this. This is your answer. So you will get this fast in finding squares. Let us now take any two random 2-digit numbers. Like, let us take 67. Let's take 67. What's the square of 67? 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49, 6 times are 42, 2s are 84. 84. So we get 9, 8, 4, 4. We get 4489. Let's take another random number. Let's take 73 square. 7 square is 49, 3 square is 9. But you need to write it as 09. Remember that. Now 7 3s are 21, 21 2s are 42. We add, we get 9, 2, 3, 5. 5, 3, 2, 9. This is your answer. Remember that we need to leave the unit place digit also. So this is how we perform all tricks. Like you can see all tricks alongside squaring a number and then square root of a number. So hope you like these tricks. If you like these tricks, then comment down below. Thank you very much.